Hello, I am your medicine man, ForRest. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to talk to you about meditation, specifically 3 tips to help you prepare for meditation. Meditation can sometimes feel difficult, and we don't need to make it harder by arriving on our mat or in our chair to meditate, having a harder time getting into it. Tip number 1, which is probably the biggest one, it's the most important tip I have to help you prepare for meditating, and that is physical activity. What can this look like? Well, it can look like going for a run, exercising, lifting weights, doing some cardio, warming up the body in general. The way I like to prepare for meditation is to do some yoga. Yoga is actually designed to help prepare the body for meditation. That is one of the purposes of yoga. If you've ever gone to a yoga class, you might have noticed that you feel more able to be still and sit with yourself afterwards. And if you were in a really good yoga class, they actually invited you to sit in silence at the end of the class to really absorb the benefits of the practice. And sometimes if I don't have a lot of time for whatever reason, I'll just do a real short warm-up physically to prepare for my meditation. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. For years, I would get up in the morning and I would go on a run, and about a mile from my house there was this beautiful landscaped fountain, naturey area with a fountain, and I would go sit on this rock by the fountain with a waterfall on it, and that's where I would meditate for 30 minutes, and then I'd run back to the house. And that worked well for me for a long time. Tip number 2, take a shower. And more than a shower, doing some self-care. So taking a bath, taking a shower, brushing your teeth, drinking some water, doing some activities that you would normally do each day to care for your body and care for yourself. Doing this before you meditate can be great because you kind of reset yourself when you take a shower. It's nice to transition into something new. Tip number 3, breathe. Breathing can actually be a meditative practice all by itself, but depending on what meditation practice you are working on, breathing beforehand for a couple minutes can be really helpful. There's 2 kinds of breaths that I recommend right before meditation to kind of help you prepare, although there are tons of methods of breathing, and you can see some of my other YouTube videos to learn different breathing techniques. I'll teach you 2 right now. One is the full yogic breath or belly breathing, and that's where you take a deep breath slowly and you fill your belly and then your chest, and then right above your chest a couple extra sips, and then you empty all the air as slowly as possible through your nose if you can, and then inhale again, filling the belly, then the chest, and then kind of the clavicle area as much as you can before slowly releasing, and trying to gently lengthen and deepen your breath. And doing this for 2 minutes leading up to your meditation time can be really powerful. It helps relax the body, it gives you more oxygen, and that's always helpful. The other breath I would recommend is called Nadi Shodanan, or the Nadi Cleanse, or alternate nostril breathing. This one's a little more complicated to learn if you're new, but it's really effective for preparing for meditation, especially if you do this for like 2 to 5 minutes before you begin to meditate. It really calms the mind. It restores balance to your left and right hemispheres of the brain. It's really wonderful. And I'll show you that now. The way I like to do it, and there's different ways, but I like to put my middle finger right on my third eye, and then I'll put my ring finger on my left nostril, and then thumb on the right nostril. So it looks like this. I rest my index finger on my middle finger and my pinky on my ring. So you're kind of like this. And then exhale all the air. Then plug the right nostril and inhale through the left. And then hold for a moment. Unplug the right nostril and plug the left one and exhale out the right. And then inhale through the right. Hold for a moment. Plug the right nostril, unplug the left, exhale. Then inhale. Hold for a moment. Exhale out the right. Inhale. And just continue like this. Bringing the air in one side, out the other, in that same side, and then out the other. I already feel like meditating now. It's really good. Yeah, try those tips if you're having a hard time settling into your meditation practice, and they will help you tremendously. Thanks for joining me today. Bless you.